Hello Victor, how you doing, mate? Do 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 do. Sorry, just setting up the stream, and I need to go live on Twitcherino. Twitcherino. 1 second. Stream manager. Lovely. And let's get the tweet out. Dynamo playing, so watching match all good, mate. Hopefully they do well. Hopefully they do well. What's the link? What's the link? There we go. And let's go with game week 72, isn't it? Yeah, game week 72. There we go. Lovely stuff. Pin to profile. Put it in the chats. The boyos. And the memberinos. And then change my screen. There we go. How are we doing then, boys? How are we doing? How are we doing? Made myself a nice coffee. Except it's a bit too hot to drink at the moment, which is a bit sad. Hope you boys are well though. Oh, feeling like a bit of a what's the right word? A little bit what's the word? Slow today. Feeling a little bit slow. Today. Let's put some music on. Boom, 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 boom. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's do, if there's no member in here, let's do Mr. Jacob first. Mr. Jacob. Although saying that, I should probably look at Rivals, although, wait, is Rivals done now? No, there is still Rivals, isn't there? Oh, god damn it, I need to fucking check. Damn it, I keep forgetting. Damn it. Alright, I need to actually build these when the line. Oh, yes, the lineups are out. Is Bodo playing today? No. Sure. Let's just do Fiorentina. Where's a kitten? Sure. Let's go for that. You should try and listen to Balkan music. I'm alright, man. um, I'm quite picky when it comes to music. I've listened to a couple of the only real music that I like from another language. Actually, I've listened to some Russian music. Actually, I have listened to some Russian music. It's actually not too bad, to be fair. I will say. I listened to you. You probably know. What's his name? Um. Oh, I can't remember the name now. Um. Um. Can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? Oh, I'm just gonna type in Russian rapper because I'm pretty sure he's probably like one of the biggest. No, let me. I think he's like one of the best, biggest ones. So no, it's none of them. Why do I not know his name? Song. Ah, there you go. Miyagi. That's it. Miyagi. You know this guy? Miyagi? Is that how you spell his name? Can't remember. Yeah, this guy. Have you heard this guy, Victor? Miyagi. This song's actually. I'm gonna put this on for culture actually. For the culture. I remember that one. That one's good. And what else? This one was good as well, I think. Yeah, so I know some Russian. Um, you should try and listen. Could you build a best of Asia lineup? Is that even on Sorare? If it's not, then oh, it is. It is on Best of Europe. But we have a list. If you want me to add you to the list, I can. But I'm going to do these ones first, mate. So yeah, if you want me to add you, then let me know your user, and yeah, we can do. Definitely Allison. Very nice fixture for him. Hopefully my coffee is. Hmm. Try Jala Brat. Right. I'll try. Oh, you know what? Um. I'll listen to. I'll take a couple of requests. Jala Brat. This one. And Boobiar Karali Bass. This one. I'll add it to my queue. I won't lie though, I probably won't like it. I'm not really a big fan of other people's music. No offense to, I mean, I think most people are probably the same. To be fair, no one really likes other people's music, do they? They just like listening to whatever they like listening to. That's usually it. But I'll give it a listen. I'll give it a listen. Chelsea for Jacob. Ooh, Kukira, it's just a nightmare, and it always is. Other than the middleman. Um, Are you gonna? You'd probably rather have a more nailed Estampian than Kukirea, would you? I don't know. Who are they playing against? Fulham. Yeah, personally, I'd rather have Estampian. Um, then let's go with. Yeah, I think Estampian's probably. Yeah, he's probably your best defender this game week, quite easily, I would say. Jacob. Um, can you add me? Um, yeah. What do you want me to build though? If you don't tell me what you if you don't tell me what you want me to build you, then I won't do it. If that makes sense. So make sure you let me know in chat what you actually want me to build. Yep. Thank you. Madison Kovacic. Madison Joe Linton is not really. I think he will play, but probably limited minutes. Wharton is so good. He's definitely going to play. Brighton boys, not too confident. Okay, so it's between Madison and Kovacic. Although I don't really know how likely it is that Kovacic will play. 70, it's not too bad. I think. Um, I think that you should probably go with Madison, to be honest. Just very good, like very decisive, capable. Although Spurs aren't the best, but still. Pedro's kind of tempting here. Pedro, Iwobi, no. Pedro probably. João Pedro. Although you are really hoping that Brentford get a result. Brighton, sorry. Or Pedro, no. Definitely João Pedro. Could you do mine? Yeah, I'll do yours after. I thought you were watching. I thought you were watching. I thought you were watching the game, so that's why I went with someone else's. But I'll do yours next, Victor. Um, so kind of have to, because classic Allison. So Pedro will be in the second team, and then you're probably gonna go with Strand Larson. Could be a decent one, to be fair. 80%. Strand Larson or Iwobi. I guess Iwobi kind of has to go in this one because you're probably going to be using Chelsea pieces in the next lineup. So Iwobi here, and then maybe Kovacic, Rodrigo Munoz. No, he's not on to play. 8 Nuri, you could put that in with Thingy Wharton. Yeah, I think probably Kovacic. And then you're probably Madison with the armband. And then Pope for sure. Probably Pedro. Probably Cookie, and then Wharton. Stranos. Mm. How likely is a Yari? No. 50. Reno. $80. Ooh. Watching the game and you. Oh, yeah, nice, 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 Victor. Very nice. Um. Probably go for that, and then under 23s do one team here, and that will be Definitely Junior. Definitely the Bast. We'll check the Bast. Although he's been pretty nailed the past couple of games, so I'm sure he's going to be 90, which is lovely. Kang In Lee, you hope he starts in a game like this. But I know he was injured for a little bit, so doesn't look like he's on. I mean, you could risk Kang if you wanted. Fermin. Mm. Ooh, McGlynn's a good one, but I'm guessing you're going to use McGlynn in MLS. So, probably Naipan. Maximilian Beer. And then you've got probably going to be Brohelm, or you could go Mikagots. No, it's going to be Hato for sure. And then yeah, Hato. Yeah, definitely Hato. Gots, maybe because Bayer did play midweek, so yeah, I'd probably go with that. And then if you're not going to use McGlynn in MLS, then use him instead of Naipan. That's what I would say. Jacob. I'll go to my teams just in case you're watching this back. I'll do that, and then that. Victor. Vicky. 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 Victor. Vicky. Victor. Right, I'm gonna delete that guy. Because he did not tell me what he wanted. And I'm gonna delete Jacob. Was this the song that you've said? Oh yeah. Um. Fair? Yeah. Mm. Mm. Probably. Ooh, Dada or Pablo Barrios. Probably Dada, right? Is Dada. Yeah. Division 2's nice, bit better. Division 2 is nice for the boys. Let's go Pep if we've got him. And then Barrios. Nice, yeah, nice song. Nice song. It's got a quite upbeat. Quite upbeat. I like it. I like it. Obviously, I didn't understand any words though, of course. But yeah. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Larine or Budimir? Probably Budimir. If Budimir's 90%, it's actually a decent old pick, to be fair. Yeah, nice. Go Budimir. It's got some good matchups this week, actually. You should be on. You should be on for some more promotions here. You should be on for some more promotions here, Victor. Galan is a little bit risky. Could put Larine. Could put Lejeune. Yeah, or Barrios. No, I'm happy with that. They're at home. Nice. Oh my god, hello. What did you think? Oh yeah, alright. Alright, Kai. I'll add you now, mate. There you go, mate. I'll get round to yours a little bit later on, mate. Appreciate if you could leave a like on the stream, boys. Retweets on Twitter or whatever. I do appreciate all the support. It does really help me out. So yeah, it goes a long way. Do really appreciate it. Gone the same with the first Liga team. Nice, that's good, Victor. Of course, yeah. The promotions were good, man. They're looking good. The promotions are looking good, my man. Teams are looking decent so far. Obviously, we're only 2 in, but both of them looking pretty good, mate. Both of them looking pretty good. I think at this point, I'd probably go champion though. Focus on them Division 1 ones, and then fill out the rest. Hey man. Hi Tim, how you doing? Can you make an? Can you, Tim, just in one message, can you write so I can copy and paste it, your user and then the lineups you want me to build, just so I can copy and paste it nice and easy. Think so too. Yeah, nice. Hello, how you doing, Thomas? How you doing, mate? Was 7 points away from 5. Oh, unlucky. Was that in La Liga? But yeah, interesting. Was that in La Liga, Victor? If it was in La Liga, we definitely need to focus on La Liga a bit more than Champion. Empoli, rest. Prefer him just because he's at home. And that's fine actually, because then we can double up we can put Chardonnay with the other goalkeeper in a different lineup. Galan could be risked here. How long did he play? 90, 45 on the 14th, so he's not had much time to rest. Trippier's an interesting one as well, to be honest. I wouldn't say Trippier's 100% either. I'll be interested. What does Predictify say for Trippier? Because no, he's actually not on. He's not on there. Because I think Trippier's the same as Galan. Yeah. Okay. Let's focus La Liga then, Victor. If that's the case. Tim, oh yeah, here. Sorry, yeah, that's your user. I was reading that out. I was like, what was that? What is that? How much does these packs cost me? That will drop on. You can't buy any. You can't buy any, I don't think. Thomas, because you need MFL coin to buy packs, and you can't get MFL coin. Can you pay for? I don't think you can pay for MFL coin. Let me check. Oh, we've got 2 inboxes. Oh, people have signed McCormack. So let's see what they offered me. So one is So both in Spark, both 3% with 10 matches to play. Maybe we'll wait and see. Maybe we'll wait and see, what has he got in his squad? Nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. And then what does he have in his squad? Chambers. What do we have going on here? No one. Damn. So maybe we'll list him for a little bit. More rev share then. If we've had 2 offers already. You know what? I don't know if this is the best thing to do, but I'm gonna just put that to both of them. And then see if he actually goes for more rev share, because if 2 people are interested, that must mean he's set availability. Let's go with 5%, 1%, and then we'll go for 3%. There you go. If someone offers that, then I'll give them that. That's fine. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think you could buy MFL coin. Sorry, I don't want this to turn into a Yeah, I don't think so. You have to buy it with the coin, and you can only earn the coin from like competitions, I think. Can you add? No. Yeah, so I think you need the coin, and you only get the coin from the competition. Can you check Costa Nedeljkovic on Predictify? Yes, absolutely. Costa Nedeljkovic. He's a good one. Nedeljkovic 90. That's so good. Oh my god, you've got to be playing him. Oh wait, yeah, Oh yeah, definitely Nedeljkovic. 100%. 100%. Even Baku. Perfect for that's perfect. And probably giving the armband to Nedeljkovic as well. We'll have to check his previous scores, but Embolo, Cyril Larine, or De Frutos. Definitely Embolo if he's on to play, and then we can go with Minamino as well. 70%. How much did he play last? 85. I think they'll play. They surely got to be playing Embolo. I'm gonna put him. I'll be surprised if they don't play him. And then you're probably gonna just put Minamino with them. Golovin or to be fair, actually, Benzakir is really good. But I think for the fixtures, you're probably gonna risk that still, right? Because they're definitely gonna come off the bench minimum. Minamino 70, 45. They're gonna get subbed off them, aren't they? So maybe not Minamino. Keep Embolo though, because you don't really have a choice in the attacker role. Simon does score well, to be fair. So does Perrin. Even like doesn't matter about the fixture, they still play well. So we could go with someone like Perrin. Yeah, we could do that. Fixture's not great, but he scores well anyway, so I don't mind that. Plus fixture isn't so important for forwards. So I'm thinking here it's going to be Nedeljkovic, weirdly, that's going to get the armband. Is this with a clean sheet? No. Is this with a clean sheet? No. That's not with a clean sheet. They don't really keep clean sheets, but they are at home, so maybe they keep one this time out. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I have a feeling. I have a weird feeling. I don't. One of those. It's one of those. I can't explain it. It's one of those, Victor. Doesn't really make sense. I can't really explain it, but I just weirdly think you should captain him. Even though it doesn't really make much sense statistically, but sometimes you've got to go against the grain, you know. Simon or DeFrutos or Larry. Um, um, and then I'm thinking it's Larin, um, with a hopeful Larin goal, or Minamino fixture's nice. He seems to only get 60, though, really. It's very rarely that he gets better than 60. Same with Larin. See, probably Moises Simon, isn't it? And then definitely we'll go for Vicente, Alonso. We'll come back to that. De Frutos and Galan. Save that. Leon. I don't know how nail Chris Richards is in this side. 70. Probably rather risk Trippier. Decore should score well, even though it's against City. That's okay. Pablo Duran, is it? Wow, is he ahead of Thingy then? Fixture is woeful, of course. Oh wow, did he actually play last game, or was it Borja Iglesias? 90. Wow, he did play 90. Wow, Iglesias DMP'd. Damn. Daniel Marlon could play actually. Let me have a look. Oh wow, maybe not. That's surprising. Career, not worth the risk. Okay, can go with that. This probably makes the most sense. And then probably Chris Richards, the only other one, to be honest, that... Yeah, very risky, lots of terrible fixtures, but Division 2, it's not the end of the world. If you get relegated, I wouldn't really worry either too much, to be honest. And then yeah, this one kind of the same, you just got to take the risk. You're probably going to go Koke. Yeah, probably going to go Koke. Again, bit risky, but again, Division 3, doesn't matter too much. Probably captain Galan in a pray that they keep a clean sheet against Las Palmas, who are terrible. So, yeah, I'll probably go with that. They'll play them. I've gone with a similar team. Nice. Don't know about Rodrigo de Paul. Yeah, Rodrigo de Paul looks like he's injured. De Paul and Lino are training normally. De Paul and Lino tick. Don't know. Don't know about Rodrigo. How's it going? Not too bad. How you doing, Sam? Retracted a message, Mark. I hope it wasn't. I hope it wasn't a naughty message, mate. How you boys doing? Yeah, I'll probably go with that, Victor. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Up next. Oh no. Up next, let's do Bemo. MLS and Challenger. Bum, 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 bum. Lovely. MLS and Challenger. Let's go MLS first. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. Well, you don't, okay, we don't have a choice. Yeah, that's fine. Captain Martinez. And then Challenger. We don't have any challengers. Classic? No. Yep, no others memo, so yeah, I'll just captain the forward, mate, and pray he scores. Pretty simple. I mean, you could captain Bruno Wilson if you want, but I'd rather just go Joseph Martinez if it was me, mate. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Pray that he gets a goal, because if he doesn't get a goal anyway, then the lineup's kind of cooked. So pray for that goal. Pray for that goal, Mr. Bemo. Ollie. What did Ollie want? MLS Challenger Contender. MLS Challenger Contender. MLS. Nice. Alright, let's go with Houston. Hopefully Escobar. No. No Escobar. That's fine. We'll go. Oh, we do have Escobar. Lovely. Oh, wait. Did he have an in-season? Oh my god, I'm blind. Never mind. I'm blind. Never mind. There we go. Challenger. Yeah, not really much. I guess not really much to explain here. I think this just is your best team, personally. Challenger. Not really. Again, I'm really. There's not really even a debate there, to be honest. I mean, I can check Predictify for you, but I think I'm pretty sure you'll probably have built the same team. It's not out yet, but I'm pretty confident that all of them will be playing. Challenger. Is it Challenger? Yeah, Challenger. Definitely Mignolet, no choice there. The defender to match with him, Paxton or Condal, definitely Paxton for me. We don't have an attacker, so I'm going to put him in. And then probably Sufyan, and then give the armband to probably the man with the best fixture, so Brandon. And then contender. Best fixture by a mile, so no brainer there. Colonel. Rosario. Rosario. Yeah, but Ibarra's just not really scoring that well though, is he? I think I'd rather have Kim, Because I mean, Ibarra's not really scoring that well, so you can risk him maybe if you want, but yeah, that's for sure, for sure. And then probably Quintana. There you go, mate. So Challenger is a bit rough. Obviously, you need a strong. Well, it's going to be hard for you to win anything there. Contender looks good. Looks pretty good. You could definitely win something with that. And MLS, yeah, definitely very good as well. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Ole, 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 ole. Do you think it's better to save essence for next season or use them now? Save. It's a bit of a ball ache though. It's a bit long, but probably save. Prem MLS. That's my favourite. Ooh, we've got a team playing against Southampton. You can't not take that, can you? You can't not. You can't not take Ariola. He's probably his best game of the season. You got to really use him. Um, then probably Munoz, although because Levi Colwell's very hard to predict if he's going to play or not. I assume he will, but never really worth the risk, is it? To be honest, might as well have a fullback against Bournemouth who could do well, could get an assist as well. So yeah, Ward-Prowse, Telemans, Caicedo in there as well. Ba, 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 ba. Maciej. Can't not pick Bowen in his best fixture. Ward-Prowse is the only one that I'm not really. I love Ward-Prowse, but mm, I do love Ward-Prowse, but I'm just not really convinced with the scoring. Tillemans is scoring so much better, but Tillemans would have played a lot of minutes in the midweek against PSG. Will he be tired? Newcastle are decent. Probably better to put Villa players together because if they play bad, then they play bad. Fernandez is a great scorer. Recently had a rest. Fulham could do well against them. Probably rather have Enzo than. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Some tough choices though. There's definitely a good lineup in here somewhere. You just gotta pick it out. you've got a lot of classics that are very good, but trying to fit them into in season is going to be a bit of a struggle. Cause I don't want nobody to hurt. Still know that, but oh well. Asensio probably plays quite a lot of minutes, so don't mind that one. 60%. Oh, I'll be surprised if he doesn't play. So you can't use a classic in a situation like this. You just gotta hope that Leno or Jose Sars. No, you probably prefer to have Leno, wouldn't you? And then have you got Anthony Robinson? Yeah. Then probably Caicedo. Awkward. Awkward. Awkward one. There you go. And then I'll have a little look at MLS. You've got a lot of good classic cards in the Premier League. It's just going to be a pain to tell who you should play. Daniel and Earl is a bit of a 50-50. Bit of a 50-50, so you probably want to avoid that. Brady. Go Brady here. I don't think Predictify's out for MLS yet, but we can use our best guesses. Yeah. Yeah, not out yet. Or some of them are, but most of them not. Henley. McGlynn's a good pick, really good pick this week. What's your next? Morales not too bad, to be fair. How's the strikers looking? Loads of classics, Jesus. We've got a lot of classics. Could go Maxi. Then you've got a classic, a really good classic. Probably McGlynn. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably that, mate. Quite hard actually. Quite a lot, lots to pick from, Ollie. Lots to pick from, mate. Hopefully, yeah. There's definitely a couple of there's squads. There is squads. There's rewards to be won this weekend for you, mate. I hope you get it right. It's just a lot to pick from, but yeah, I would probably do that if I was you. Oh, Mason, sorry. I thought I was doing Ollie's. Sorry, yeah, Mason Miller. Sorare Leo. Hey Josh, hope you're doing good, brother. Thank you, Contrabus. Hope you're doing well, mate. Appreciate that. Leo. Champ. Renault. Yeah, it's at home as well. I actually think he's a good goalkeeper, me. Really like him. I really like him, Josh Majika at home. No, he doesn't always play, does he, Majika? Yeah, out there. Does he get subbed off? 84th, 90, 10, that's a sub appearance. Or we've got Osasuna away from home against bottom of the league. Osasuna. Maybe a race if you've got him. Who do we have? Baron. Mm, yeah, I'll probably go with that. Llorente is 90, we've seen that. Simeone is 80, seen that. A Chubby? Mm. Barrios is 90, could go with him with a great fixture. Andre Jabal. It's probably going to be Andre or Barrios? Or Shaka? I reckon Shaka, they're still pushing for the title, so he's got to have a good game. Probably go with that. Leo? Um, I've decided I'm going to Japan. Damn. Sorare's paying. Damn, yeah, that's yeah. That'll be sick if you did go Japan. That'll be really cool. Hi guys, live from Spain. Hope must be nice, Michael, mate. Must be nice. Hope you're having fun, mate. Where have you gone? Barcelona? Contender. Ooh, LJ. And we have no David. No David effing Greeby. Ooh. Majberg. Is your man playing? Yes, he is. Yeah, you can't not pick him. Dennis. Dennis is interesting. You could definitely pick a Dennis. Nyaka, probably. Oh, they're both rare. Hmm. Yeah, just didn't score. He went kind of like in a purple patch here. Hmm. Ooh, actually kind of a hard pick here, isn't it? Janda. It's probably Leopold. Fisnik. 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 The man, the myth, the Fisnik. Now about Maurice. Ooh, got some tough picks to be honest. Could you? Hiya, how you doing? How you doing, Silent Speed? Could you build my lineup teams now? Because I've got 30 minutes and sorry to rush you maybe. No, yeah, you can do. I just need to. Let me just quickly round off this one because he just needs me to do two, like this one and one more, which we're gonna go Maurice, Fistnet captain, and then just contender, and then I'll do yours. Sorry, Michael, I'll be quick. This one, I'm pretty sure these rares are literally the same players, pretty much. 20%, 51. So if you can, definitely him. Naka, Philippe, and then the other man. There he is. There we go, mate. Yep, Philip. There you go, Leo. Alright, let's do Michael's quick time. Under 23 La Liga. Imagine I win those special comps, can sell for top 500 though. At least 2 DAs, 20 credits. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Contrabass. Wanted to see if you were streaming tomorrow. Yes, I am. I'll read that in a second. Silent speed, 1 second. Just gonna close my window. Um, turn off. I wanted to see if you were, because I'm selling my account for £50 tonight, and I'm getting some MLS Classic lineups, and I was going to see if you could build the lineups for me. I only really do that for members, unfortunately. Silent speed, sorry mate. Went from winning a trip to Japan to maybe getting credits. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, take your time. Okay, cool. Right, well, you can't argue with the track record. That's all. I'm pretty much always gonna pick Trafford in the first team under 23s every single time. Cabrasi, I think I looked at him earlier, and I think he was yeah, 70%. Yeah, that's what I thought he was, 70, which is not what you want, but you just gotta take that, and yeah, you gotta take that risk. Kuiper. Yeah, the Kuiper for the midfield. Back to La Liga. 70 minutes, so to get subbed off. Cherky, 85. Well, it's definitely Yamal. And then, assuming your priority is here and not in La Liga. Then it's Pedri or Cherky. Pedri makes sense. Then you've just got full Barcelona, which is fine. I mean, no one's ever complaining at that, are they? And then Cherky can definitely go into this one with probably Tobe. Oh no, Lucas. Lucas has a good game. Luca Romez. Yeah, look at that. Not what you want. Yeah. Well, we kind of have to go with Luca. Ah, fine. If we have to. Where's oh, 95%. Lovely stuff. Fine, if we have to. Oh. Real Madrid. Oh, Bellingham. He's on. He's on. That man, Jude. Hey, Jude. Rigo. It's gonna be Vinicius or yeah, Vinicius for sure. And then yeah, nice. And then do you want to go La Liga now? La Liga Division 1? You thinking, Michael? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no worries. Silent speed, all good, mate. Hopefully it goes well for you though, mate. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you managed to sell it all for 50 quid. Oh, sorry. Definitely all black. That fixture is too good. And then Jimenez. Pretty sure they're both pretty nailed. Oh no, Jimenez not. Oh damn, I think I actually put Jimenez. I think I put Jimenez in a like a whatever this is called warm up. That's it. So let me take him out. Did I put him in one? Oh wow, Griezmann's not on to play either as well. Damn, let me change that. Yeah, Griezmann 40%. Let's go with Yamal then. If we fine, maybe we can take this out for nah, I don't want Vinny actually. Let's just go with that. That's fine. Llorente, Rafinha. Could go in Argo. Did he rest? He did rest. Oof, yeah. Nice. Do we have, no we don't, that's fine. Courtois. You could risk Jules if you want. I mean, you kind of have to because the others are a bit stinky. So yeah, sure, let's risk Jules in this one. So this one's a little bit risky. Frankie, again, a little bit risky. We don't really have much of a choice. Okay, so this one is going to be the... Oh, it's Division 1 though. Do you really want to be risking it in Division 1? What's Baena's starting percentage? He is not there. Damn. Gotta go risky De Jong then. Don't really have a choice. Risky De Jong. Yeah, go to Liga now, just what I was thinking. Yeah, cool. Yo, Brick. Should we go Inargo instead of Jimenez? Oh yeah, I put, wait, or did I accidentally put Jimenez? 1 second. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, stupid, sorry, I was doing a dum-dum. So correct, so correct. Probably gonna put Varane. It's a bit awkward, isn't it? It's a bit awkward. You're probably gonna put Varane in the first team. To be honest, you might have to put this. Do you? Oh my god, I can't even speak. Do you usually play 3 lineups? Because I'm thinking you might be better off just doing a Sorry, let me Varane. There we are. Varane double hat trick? Question mark. Yeah, because then you've got 40% Griezmann, 60% Rodrigo, 30% Lewandowski, and Pino we didn't check, which is 80%. So based on just starting percentages, probably because you've got literally 50, no, you've got 60, 60, and an 80. So it's very risky in Division 1 especially. How many keepers do you have? Yeah. It might be worth just injury killing rotation, yeah. Yeah, you might have to yell Brick, how you doing? You might have to just play this in a lesser division, and just have 2 this game week, maybe. Nepentha's been outbidding me for 2 days straight. He's been, yeah, I mean, you don't really want to be bidding against that, do you? He's building free full, yeah, so unfair. And all his stream snipers too. Yeah, he's British, yeah. What, wait, why is that unfair? I mean, he's paying more than you. Yo, Ian Matson, how are you, mate? Yeah, I think probably. Yeah, I mean, if you don't care about getting relegated, then go for it. But there's a very high chance you could get relegated with a team like this. But as long as you don't mind like that risk, then go for it. Probably gonna go Rodrigo. And then pray that Jules plays. Or just captain. Probably, honestly, you probably have to captain. If you are going to risk, you probably have to captain just the guy that's most likely to start, which would be Jeremy Pino. Um, and then for a third team, if you are gonna play 3 teams, is just everyone else. So Juan Garcia, yeah, sure, just literally praying that people come off the bench and play well. I mean, it's not terrible. Griezmann probably could do Lewandowski if you want. Could do Olmo. Yeah, probably just something like that. Just or maybe yeah, just again, it's Division Two. It might even get relegated because people not coming off the bench. So if it was me personally, I probably would play this team into Division Two and then just have only have although you've got a lot of in seasons. Why not just put them in season? Yeah, why are we playing this in Classic? You can play this in season. If you've got Have you got Division 3 in season? Why can I not see La Liga in season? Am I being stupid? La Liga. Oh my god, am I being stupid, bro? Have you not played La Liga in season this year? Wow. No, you haven't. Bro, I'd be putting that in season. Yeah, because then you don't need to worry about relegation. 100%. I'd put this into in season La Liga. And then to be fair, you might as well just put this one in as well. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Might as well. Then you don't care if you get, and then you don't care if they don't play. Just like, oh well, at least you tried. Nice. There you go. You don't need to worry about relegation then. And then maybe you could probably actually get another team as well, pretty easily. Yeah, man. There you go. And then just put whoever. Is Hector for? No, he's probably not going to play, is he? Well, he could, but probably don't want to. You probably just go with like whoever at that point. Something like that. I'll just do that. Because then, look, if they don't play, that's fine. That's fine if they don't play. Who cares? That's what I would do, mate. And then to be honest, I probably would. Actually, this is okay for Division One. That's okay. Yeah, I probably would do that. And then under 20. That's a smart plan. That's 200 IQ there. We've outplayed the system. And then probably probably a double Westerloo defensive stack or something like that. Florian's back, so that's good. We'll check. Let me just check Westerloo for you. Westerloo, where are we? Westerloo. Yeah, nice. He's nailed. And then Florian came off the bench last game, so could actually be very likely to start. And they do need to win games like this, so yeah, 75. I think he will play. I'm pretty confident Verts will play. Griffin Yao, why not? Oh, actually, is that going to be the best pick? Yeah, yeah, Griffin Yao for sure. And then coldest bomber alive is so cold. Nice, and then probably Captain Verts. There we go, Michael. Sorted. Mate, you've turned a bad weekend into a decent one. So yeah, there you go, Michael. I'll probably do that, mate. So you got your free Liga. You know, if they don't play, who cares? That you don't really give a damn. Then you got a classic Division 1 sorted, and then your under 23s. Boom. Lovely, Michael. Um, maybe just one team. Yeah, no. That's what we should do, Michael. Yeah, we worked that out. Yeah, all good. Sounds like an idea. Yeah, let's go. Okay, then I'll try and get them late night London time. Yeah, do that contrast. Good idea. Yeah, he won't be. Oh, actually, Nep's sleep pattern is a bit strange sometimes. But yeah, he's got kids, so he will be asleep at a decent time. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to get rid of my account. Do you mind building my MLS Classic lineups? Just silence me. Put your user and then the free lineups you want me to build, just in a message so I can copy and paste it to my Discord. Like because we've got a list of people. It's not too long to be fair. You won't be waiting too long because we've just done this one as well. So we've only got a couple more to do. So you won't be too long of a wait. Oh, what just happened? Okay, sorry. Lol, I think Nep is angry and he's done with the auctions. He just bid. To be honest, it's probably not even Nepenthes Contrabass. Probably someone on his account bidding for him, to be honest. I think this means he's done bidding on Dejungas at least. It's probably not him, mate. And yeah, I guess I guess it's fair enough. It will be willing to pay them prices. I think I'll go for 4 a.m. type auction. Yeah, that's always the best thing to do. Contrabass. The later, the better. I have a proposal. I'm willing to let you. Wait, what? I have a proposition. I'm willing to let you buy. I'm guessing that meant buy my Promise Davis in season at a discounted price. So then I can use 50% credits and you can make. And you can. Okay. Interesting, Sam. Last night I was able to get a really good deal. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Cheers, mate. Going to get ready for the. Yeah. Have a good one, Michael. Appreciate you stopping by, even though you're in flipping Spain. Still came into the stream. I appreciate that, mate. Hopefully you have a good holiday. Good luck, Michael. Enjoy the restaurant. Yeah. It is him. I've been on his stream earlier. Oh, nice. I went on a rant. Yeah, fair enough. Use yeah, oh yeah. Thanks, Minnie. Bust them, bitch, I'm drowning. He was like, don't bid when you see me. Yeah, fair enough. Doesn't surprise me. But I never bid after him. He's the only one entering the auction in the last 30 seconds. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you're uh you're bidding against a guy who has very deep pockets. So good luck with that one, mate. Good luck. That'll be a tough one. La Liga in season. La Liga in season. Premier League Classic under 23. Alright, let's do Premier League Classic. Premier League Classic. Okay. I'm guessing he's wanting rare. Easy Allison. Easy Van Dyke. Um, Dipped it in a fountain. Bustin', 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 bitch, I'm drowning. McAllister, Salah, very easy. Diaz. Probably would go differential here. Not really too in. Could go Saka maybe. Guardiola. Yeah, I'd probably do this, to be honest. And then under 23. Oh, that's a tough decision, isn't it? Trubin or Nicholas as being good as well. That's a tricky decision. I'll probably go Lucas just because he's at home. You can change your mind on the first day. Let's check Mikel Elise, because of course they play midweek, so he could be rested. Looks like he's not going to, so that means he instantly plays no matter what. Yummy yumma. There we go. And La Liga in season. La Liga in season. Oh wait, we just used. I guess it depends. How I guess Yamal, maybe you're gonna use him in season. So in that case, you should probably go Greenwood and then captain thingy, and then La Liga. Boom. Yamal, Rafinha must be nice. Courtois, Robert Kabasi, and Fedi. Fedi. There you go, mate. Very nice. Nice gallery, bro. Right, Kai. MLS in season and classic. Oh no, his fingers are working. Kai 887. There we are. But he never. Oh yeah, read that. Yeah, all good. MLS in season. Ooh. This your first time playing in season? Division 3. Minnesota have been good, but I'm gonna go Kalina. Malanda. Do we have an in-season midfielder? Just about. I mean, that's the only midfielder you can pick unless you have an in-season goalkeeper that you don't, so it has to be him. And then you don't, you can't have, yeah, that is, you can't pick anyone else, so it has to be them. Oh, sorry. And then we give it to Bamba. And then classic. Classic is gonna be probably avoiding them keepers at all costs. Probably gonna go with Rodriguez. Definitely McGlynn. Zinc. Yep, let's go Zinky. Zinky. And ooh, that's a tricky one, is it? Probably Espinosa. Probably. Oh, the armbands. The armband's a tricky one. Probably McGlynn, but oh, you can probably captain anyone you want. Who I'd say captain probably your gut, like whoever you think. I'll probably ignore what I put and captain who you think, like whatever your gut is telling you to do. I'd probably do that. And then for the next team, you could do uh, something like that, and then probably Bamba, and then you would captain. Or probably Christian, and then this one you can risk. I honestly don't really know who's gonna play. Because let's just we'll have to wait and see what Predictify says for that one. Um, I don't think MLS Predictify's out yet, so you have to come back to the stream tomorrow to get confirmation on some of these lineups. But yeah. Thank you, mate. Tim, two Bundesliga classics. Two Bundesliga classic. Hello, mate. Hello, Bob. It's the big Bob. Bob, 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 Bob. Goalkeeper. Definitely Robin. I love Robin. I think he's a great. He's a great. Oh, actually. Oh. Mittelstädt. That's a tricky decision, isn't it? Yeah, I probably would go with that. Ritsu. Probably Ritsu and then Schmid or Duck. We could go Gens, to be fair. Yeah, I don't hate that. Probably. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And then. Maybe a Miri. Yeah. There you go, mate. There you go, Tim. Silent Speed. Silent Speed up next. He's so silent. He's so silent that he might be Speed. It's the Silent Speed. Who would like MLS Classic? MLS Classic. MLS Classic. Which we do not have. That you haven't played before, I think. Unless I'm being blind. Ooh, okay. Fresh. Fresh. He was. Oh yeah. You're rushing through the lineups. Yeah, man. It's quite easy to pick, to be honest. Because MLS, there's no. Well, I'll put it like this. First of all, if people request me to do Champion or Premier League, I can just do it like super easy because I just know what to pick. I've only had one person ask me for Contender or Challenger. They're the ones that take me the longest. And MLS is the second most requested one, which I can't really do properly because Predictify doesn't really have them. So again, I don't really have to check Predictify. pretty much any lineups I can build without having to look at like Predictify is gonna make me do it a lot quicker. So pretty much, I'm not checking it for MLS because there's barely anything on Predictify, and yeah, Champion and Premier League is all up here, man. I don't need Predictify, just so much quicker. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it, Schmidt? Who would have thought it? I mean, I've always kind of said that though. To be fair, you know what I mean. I've always said the contender and challenger take me the longest because I just don't really watch them or care about them. So I just go off Predictify with them ones. But yeah, man, how you doing? What's the time? 8:30. Fucking 8:30. 6:30. Yeah, we're an hour and a half in. It's not too bad. Um, yeah, man, chilling. And plus, it's not been like chat hasn't been like crazy today either, so I don't really have to stop and read chat that much. So yeah, it's pretty chill. I got 3 new players on MFL. Nice. What with your with the budget? Yeah, nice, nice man. Sounds good. What were we doing, Mini? MLS Classic. Probably Stefan. I mean, like this. All of them have been like this today, where it's just so easy. Like, what else are you gonna pick really? Um, and then you could go. Yeah, just there's literally no other pick. It picks itself really. I guess as the captain choice, probably Carlosino. I just don't. I'd be very surprised if you picked anything different to this, or like, what would you pick different? As really, it's not really much, or you literally can't really pick much different. Maybe the captain. Um, but yeah, very hard to pick a different lineups for that one. You know what I mean? And then we have the 2 members. So Nathan, Premier League, and MLS. Like pretty much just Liverpool in it. Liverpool, Liverpool. Fixtures too good. Probably Bruno. Ba, 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 ba. Palmer, Salah for sure. And then guess this pick is a little bit up for debate. Could go Gavardio. Could go or you'd rather have Palmer. So you could go Palmer or Gavardio. I mean, I'd rather have Palmer. I'll probably go with him, and then there you go. It's pretty easy one to pick. And then the second one is going to be. I'm assuming they're not going to rotate right for the league. Surely not. Surely not. Yeah, 90. And then Saliba if you've got him. Lovely. And then could go Erdegaard perhaps. Eze's a good one as well. Go Erdegaard though. Ooh, O'Brien. Then maybe Isak. Isak or Eze is probably your only really choice here. and then whoever you think is most likely to get a decisive. Um, I'm gonna go and put Mbuemo, but whoever you want to captain, I'd probably go with your gut there, Nathan. Um, Probably. Oh, tough. Probably Matt Sells, but quite hard to pick that one. Um, Richard Hong. It's wifey part 3. I guess you kind of got Sells. So I think I think whatever goalkeeper you gamble, you do the same forward in this one. So like, because you're just banking on them having a good game. So if you rather go with Dean Henderson, then I'd put a Palace player in forward. And then you're probably gonna go like that, assuming that Wood is back. Unless have you got a Morgan Gibbs White? Um, Let me just remove Wood for a second. I'd rather have a Morgan Gibbs White, but Milenkovic is not a terrible one either. I could definitely go in here. Maybe Milenkovic might be a bit better of a shout. Or Neko Williams. Oh, Gibbs White. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. I'd do that. And then, so pretty much this one you just whatever team you want to like. If you put Bournemouth, Palace, whoever you want to pick, like that's your triangle. And then Eze and Gvardiol differential, in my opinion. Sorted. Pretty good. Pretty good, Nathan. Pretty good, mate. Are you also streaming on another? Yeah, I stream on YouTube, mate. That's predominantly where most people chat or talk is on YouTube. I don't really. Yeah, I just stream on Twitch to get people to come to my YouTube channel. To be honest. But yeah. Cheers. The only thing I'm going to change is Reagan, as he's not on to start, but I'll have to see if that changes tomorrow. Okay, mate. No worries. Best of luck. And then under 23, I think Nathan said he wanted. So let's have a look at that. Trafford, no questions. Best under 23 keeper on the comp on the platform. Best under 23 on the platform. Speaking of best under 23 on the platforms, look at this. Oh, well, we already checked Turkey, didn't we? Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm doing me. Oh, wrong. Till it's gone. Back home. When I was back home. Do 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 do. Oh, who do you captain here? Oh, oh, Affengruber or De Kuiper. We could go Turkey as well. To be honest, probably captain with your gut there, Nathan. Vonderson? I don't actually check if I don't think I've checked Vanderson. Oh, he's on start. Lovely. Vanderson. I got 100 bomb last game as well. What you like to see? Oh, are you going to use him in? I think you're going to use him in MLS, so I'm not going to pick McGlenn. Although he's got a great fixture, so make sure he's in a good team. Make sure he's in a good team for that one. Enzo could definitely use Enzo here. Yeah, I don't mind that. Then we can definitely go Junior. Darling. Hey, darling. Talking to the moon. And then the last under 23 team sees Lemay. Probably not gonna go with. You're gonna go with. Who is he? No, not the Bosch. Go Charlie. Anderson. I'm avoiding the MLS ones on purpose because I'm assuming they're being all used in the MLS. And I'm thinking probably Hudson Odoi. You could go Vega if you wanted, but he's not really going to get a decisive anytime soon. Caicedo, pretty decent as well. Neco Williams definitely could do. Ooh, tricky decision. Probably gonna go Neco for now. Could definitely go Livramento as well. I'm probably gonna go like that though. So pretty much just Nottingham Forest with a couple of differential pieces in there. Nice. Yeah, I would go something like that. I think personally, definitely go something like that. Something like that for sure. Mr. Nathan, and then we've got Mihai's. Then we've done everyone today. Lovely. Nice and easy lineup builder stream today. Okay, and then we can have a little look at MFL stuff. I'm sorry to ask this, but would you possibly check a player on Predictify for me? Tell you what, I will do that thing for you for free if you do a thing for me for free. Does that sound fair? Sounds fair. I'll check your Predictify player if you subscribe to me on YouTube. That seems pretty fair. I mean, you might already subscribe to me on YouTube, but yeah, nice, thanks. What player do you want me to check if you... Seems pretty fair. I mean, it's literally free. Why not? My YouTube is Flindle. Hopefully. I'm pretty sure it is. Flindle, yeah, should just be Flindle. And I'm live right now, so you definitely know it's me. Seems like a pretty fair deal though, and then let me know what you want me to check on Predictify, and of course I will check. Oh, fucking deleted what Mihai actually wanted. Wait, let me look at my notes because I have it on here. What did Mihai want? He wanted MLS MLS, all things MLS for Mihai. Done. Yeah, all good. No, I trust you. I'm not gonna check it or anything like that. Yeah, just let me know what Predictify. Let me know what you want on Predictify. I trust you. Don't worry. The player is from German Buck in the K League. Okay, all right. Wait. Oh, from this one. Is it this one? Jan Buck Motors. Is it that one? Jane Buck. I think this one. Hyung Jung Ho. Is he playing? Hyung Jung Ho. Oh, 60% looks like. And it says. What does it say in the notes? Doesn't really say much. Risks everywhere. That's what he said. He said pretty much people who played the midweek cup. I would expect some of these to play again here, but risks everywhere. That's what he said, mate. Yeah. So yeah, 60% sounds right. Yeah, very risky. Pretty much on Predictify, anything under 90% is risky. If it's 90% and they didn't play, then that's just unlucky, to be honest. MLS. Wait, he wants. Guessing MLS in season for. Oh yeah, keepers. Holy moly. Okay, keepers are in the mud. Should we just do everything but keepers? Definitely Escobar. Do we have, no, we don't have McGlynn yet, do we? Arthur. Um, Probably Hugo Kuipers. And Sivichenko if you got him? Yeah, you do, nice. There you go. And then I would probably captain. Well, I mean, I guess I can put in. Sure. Let's go with that. Sure. John McCarthy. Not really ideal either. Physical. IST. Ezekiel has got a good fixture. He's just AA is never that great. But we can go with him for this one. Guess this is just Division 2, so it's not too bad. Bassi to go with him. Should probably they get decisive to each other. And then you're probably going to give it to. I mean, probably that he gets good AA with his assist. Probably that he does get a decisive. Thanks, no worries, mate. How's it going, gang? Not too bad, Liam. How you doing, mate? How did everyone do? Everyone's last game week. Good question. Actually, can't even remember. How did my last game week? This one? Not bad. Oh yeah, bad because I had to play All Star, and Newcastle obviously won 5-0, which is a bit annoying, isn't it? And I didn't even really build the right Newcastle team anyway, so I mean, I'll take it if I can get a tier 3. Probably not. Probably get a tier 4. But yeah, I mean, it's okay, I guess. And I missed the target as well because Kimmich had an all-time stinker. But yeah, so not the best midweek, but oh well. Oh well, can't win them all. Can't have a good game week every game week, can you? Um, energy, whoa. Energy, go psycho. Go psycho. Go psycho. Um. Probably go for that. Um. Pray that Felipe gets a decisive. And then classic. Of course, we goalkeeper situation. I'm assuming we're gonna sort out Mihai. Assume we're gonna sort that out at a later date. Goalkeepers are a bit cooked, Areno, but yeah. I would have finished second in MLS Division One. Oh, nice. If I played Noah Ellie instead of Valencia, I played Elia everywhere in my priority lineup too. And then 1 week I remove him, it's killed me. Finished ninth in the end. I mean, take that. Ninth's decent. Ninth is decent. I mean, the problem with Sorare is always like sometimes sometimes your experience can be ruined by regret. Like there's always what's the right word? It's always like something you could have done different or something you wish you done this when you should have done that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of that. So yeah, I would say if I was you, I would not worry about it too much. You know what I mean? Like just let it. Just you should be happy with what you got. Otherwise, then it kind of ruins your experience in yeah, it just ruins your experience in Sorare really if you live with if you keep thinking that way, you know what I mean? Not saying that you are, but I'm just meaning in general, generally speaking. That's what I try to do when I play Sorare. Is I'm trying to think like just be happy with what I got, you know what I mean? Like not that's what I mean. Not to say that you're not happy. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying in general. Sometimes it's a bit of like you look at the leaderboards and you think, oh, if I done this, if I done that, if I done that, you know, it's always that. It's the same with me. Like, you know, even I just said in my game, oh, if the Premier League competition is here, would have been good. You know what I mean? And then it's the same with like, maybe not this one, but like, say this game week, I'm getting upset, or not upset, but like, so I got a podium, my second podium, but and I won $200, yeah, for 441 points, which I should be happy with, right? You know, $200, 441 points. It's not even that much, right? But then I'm thinking, oh, if I played that in Division 1, 441 points would have got me second place. And second place gets 1.3k. So then I think, oh my god, oh, if only I would have put that in Division 1, then. But realistically, am I ever going to. That is my third lineup. I would never have put that in Division 1. So that shouldn't really be my mindset, you know what I mean? But yeah. Um, yeah, I feel that always. Yeah, if only. So yeah, it's always like that sometimes. So just sometimes you just gotta be like, oh, you know what? It's not happened because I I am the one that submitted the lineups. I'm the one that made it not happen. So it's not really what ifs. It's reality. In reality, I didn't do it. So in reality, I would never have done it because I didn't do it. Do you know what I mean? But your brain, it's like your brain tricks you. Your brain just goes, oh, if only I'd done that, and I probably would have done that. Oh, I just did it. You know what I mean? That's what your brain thinks. But in reality, in the moment, you all are in the same present mind, and you all said it at the same time, and it's like, sure, if it was a different day, you might have done different, but it wasn't a different day, and you did say that. So that is what you know what I mean? Like, that's the harsh reality sometimes, which it's just a bit of, it's just a bit of pill to swallow, isn't it? Like no one wants to admit that, you know what I mean? Like everyone wants to just be like, yeah, oh, I would have, you know what I mean? Oh, I would have done better, but you didn't, so you wouldn't have. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a harsh reality. The bitter pill to swallow. Oh, has Vargas been dropped? Damn. Hitting really slim pickings here. Really slim pickings. There you go, Mihai. Oh, do you have rares? Oh, not really. I don't think you haven't. Do you have another team? I don't know. I don't think. I mean, to be honest, the keepers obviously will sort out, but I don't know why I'm spending time on this like him as. We'll just put him. Um, nah. Oh, you got Hollingshed. Damn, actually, maybe I should have. Maybe Hollingshed should be in a bit better of a lineup. Yeah. For a friend, hoping you understand. No attackers. Probably Vargas because he once upon a time used to be in the. Oh yeah, and you've got. I'm so stupid. Sometimes I forgot about Acosta. Of course, you've got Acosta's. Sorry, I need to. That's what. Um, Let me go on Acosta's thing. Houston's not out. Mine's and San Jose's not out, and mine's is. So wait, let me just double check. Yeah, Houston no, San Jose no, and mine's is there. It is. Okay, there's mine's. Do you? Yeah. Daniel concussion, so probably 50-50 if he'll start or not. Uh, Probably not, but he'll be back next week if he doesn't play this week. So your first team is gonna be. Wait, let me. I'm kind of have to nuke. I have to nuke the classic teams now, don't I? I'm thinking you. I think you only play classic, don't you? Yeah, classic. All right, let's nuke these. Nuke, nuke. All right. Yeah. So all your goalkeeper. I mean, you can only put Daniel really because the situation. So yeah, and then probably Rodriguez. Then you have to go Acosta. Then probably Hugo. Oh, unless you've not updated this, that's why I was getting confused. Ah, okay. So you've not. So you're gonna. I'm gonna go. Wait. Moose is out. Because you. I don't know. Well, I guess we go. Because you don't have Hugo Kuiper. I would put Kuipers, but I'm guessing you only have Felipe Mora then. Felipe Mora, which we have put somewhere else. God, it's big. God. There we go. And then probably Hollingshed or Mihovic. Yeah. Or oh wait, didn't you buy? Didn't you buy the? I swear you bought Sivchenko for. I think you bought him for Lucho, so I'm gonna put Sivchenko. I'm pretty sure you bought him for Lucho. Oh yeah, you have to captain Lucho. This is me guessing your Lucho Libre me. I can't lie. Is there a queue for lineup building? Got yeah, I'll do yours. I'll do yours now, Liam. After that, I'm just gonna finish this one, then we'll do yours. Remind me your user again though. Then you'll seem like a 50 wasn't a bad injury. Yeah, yeah. Yep. And then let me just quickly. I'm kind of guessing his lineups though. For me high because he's don't. I don't think he's had time to update the spreadsheet, which is fine. I'm gonna. I don't know who his forward is, so I'm just gonna put Musa even though he looks like he's out, and then probably Mihovic. There we go. Yeah, we'll probably fix that up tomorrow though anyway. So Liam Real, what is yours? Oh yeah, LR95. Is there any? Oh, have I forgot to do rivals again? What a classic. Oh, I did do this one at least. Nice. Wow, picked the wrong defenders. Christian Dior. What it? Whoa. Oh yeah, MLS. You said right. MLS. Boom. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, MLS. LA Galaxy. Let's see if it's on here for you. Nah, not on here, mate. Oh yes, there you go. There you go, mate. Very nice. Probably Pantseal's probably the best. Or obviously Peck's good as well. Peck, Paint Sale. Yeah. That's probably about it. uh oh, very good. Very good goalkeeper. Quick to the buy now. Mm, 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 mm. 17 feet tall. 17,000 feet tall. I'm the hard to go seeker. Me, I fuck up the whole feature. Left, right, call the goalkeeper. Taking our keeper. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Morales. Oh, Perea. Joaquin. 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 Did Tani not get injured? Oh, I thought. Oh no, it was the other man, wasn't it? There's no love. There's no love. Pedro Vitti. Pedro Vitti. No, you boa. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh no, we've not got any, not got any of the Whitecaps defenders. What the hell? 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 None of the white caps? What the hell? Um. And now I'm stuck. I got two Div 1 sides, and I am on a streak. Nice. But just give your opinion, and I will see how it stacks up with what I've set. Oh, yeah, if you're on streaks, we have to change it for sure. Rare, yeah, for sure. Is the Philadelphia Union? I don't know, man. There you go. There's Philadelphia Union. Who is the other man? Yaboa? Maybe I can't remember what I was talking about. Sorry. All my Whitecaps defenders got injured. Damn, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, sir. Well, we do need to change something somewhere because you're on a streak. So I guess Forsberg has to die. We have to kill Forsberg for Joaquin or Pedro. Nah, probably Joaquin. Man get money with a gang, man get girls with a gang, man eat food with a gang. Upset because your wife is a fan. Madam, you got I get knocked down, but I get up again. Man get girls with a gang, man eat food with a gang. What was that? Nah, sorry, man. Only socialize with a crew and a gang. Trying to hold the man down. Maybe you could go with this, unless you want to change Forsberg for another in season. Then you'd probably, I don't know how like dying for the streak you are, but you could just put Maxi Morales where Forsberg is, and then yeah, I guess it depends how desperate you are for the the streak, I guess. Because if you want to go, yeah, you could take Maxi out and then do double shriek potentially, like that. Yeah, depends how much you're gunning for it, and then this one, like that. Do do do. Family all of a sudden. Like that. Something like that, maybe. Um, Forsberg for Vitti or Pereira, I'd imagine. The first lineup is the exact same as what I've currently set, so that's a good sign. Yeah. Yeah. First lineup pretty much picks itself, really, doesn't it? That's pretty much the same. Yeah, and then your other two teams just depend on how badly you wanna go for the streak, I guess. Yeah, I'd probably rather play Forsberg in the Division 1 team, personally, and probably captain him instead of Maxi. But yeah, I guess it just depends how badly you want to go for it. Um, yeah, I'd probably have it how I had it before, with Maxi in the third team, and then Forsberg. But yeah, if you want two teams to go for it, then yeah, you could do that. Up to you, really, I guess. Just depends where you want to go. Um, yeah. Yeah, man. What have you got for classic? Ooh, yeah, probably Pedro. Angulu, Rusnak. If he's back, oi, he might have to be a classic piece somewhere, right? Just put him in there. It's pretty good, isn't it? Imagine that. But Forsberg might even use in the in season. And then your last team would be total at that point. Hold on. Brian. Good, maybe. Or maybe Viti makes more sense, because, yeah, that makes more sense. Something along them lines, I'd say, sir. But yeah, obviously it would change depending on lineups when they're released and stuff like that. But yeah, is for a snapback? Not sure, man. Don't know. If he is, then you'd be happy with that, wouldn't you? I don't know, because it's not been announced yet, so I don't know, mate. Really not sure. I'm gonna have a little look at MFL stuff. See if they've released any packs yet. Ooh, Berkey back soon. That's good news, isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I would like you in my room. Spend the night together. Never, never, George United. Free, 5%. Well, he's already signed to someone else, mate. Wait, he's already gone though. Yeah. He has gone elsewhere. He's gone to George United. So we can change. Centre backs, we need him. All my life, all my life. Right, so at least they're definitely gonna play 15 matches, which is good. They should be hopefully starter centre backs for his team. We'll give that a follow. Make sure that they do play. Let's have a look to see what the competition is like. Oh yeah, yeah. They should both play. Hopefully. Oh, he's got a lot of youngsters. A lot of youngsters, isn't he? Lots of youngsters. Giving up a lot of rev share as well. Fair play. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Hello, Limes. I've sent you my new spreadsheet for MFL. You didn't use this one? Why not using this one? What was I gonna do? Yes, centre backs. When is the drop then? So is the drop not today then? I thought it was. Oh my god. What date are we now? 17th. Whoosh. No, this is. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't even have the. We're not even there yet, are we? Are you enjoying MFL? I don't know whether to get into it. If you like, pretty much, Liam, it's pretty simple to be honest. If you like Football Manager, then you'll like this. If you don't like Football Manager, then you won't like it. Pretty much, it's quite. Yeah, I can explain. I can very simply explain it to you. If you've played Football Manager, let me know if you've played Football Manager. I can explain it to you in Football Manager terms. It's probably easier for me to do that if you've played like a game that you can relate to. You know what I mean? I won't lie, I've just heard about this game. I don't know anything about it. Saw you were streaming. Any chance of quick explanation? Yeah. Do you recommend a video? No, I can explain it on streams. Probably easier than a video. Quicker than a video as well. Alright, I'll explain it to you boys. Yeah, I played it loads. Alright, I'll explain it. Let me just pause my music so I can make sure my sentences make sense. Alright, okay, so I will say, okay, initially, I will say before I explain it to you, I have. I've not even played a season of it yet. I've played it for about 2 weeks. I've not even. Yeah, all I've played is a cup, and it was just. It got me hooked straight away. Um, how I can. Because I really like FM. So that's what I'm saying. If you like Football Manager, then you'll like this. Pretty much. Imagine Football Manager, but you've gone 20, 30 years into the future, and everyone's a regen. There's no actual. There's no like Messi. There's no Suarez. There's no all that. So if you like playing with regens, then this is a good game. Again, if you don't like that aspect of Football Manager, then maybe you can't. Because I don't know about you boys, but I really loved I loved the thing I loved the most about Football Manager is falling in love with like regens, pretty much. So like, if you, I guess if you played like um, journeyman saves on FM, you know, when you start with like a really low team and then you just start falling in love with like just players that don't even exist in real life, but you just love them from the games you play with them. You know what I mean? So if you grew like bonds like that, then you would really enjoy this as well because it's that type of stuff. And to be honest, the reason why and okay, so the reason why you're only just recently hearing about it now is because there's like a mad deal. Pretty much the deal is like almost too good to be true, if that makes sense. Like the deal to start right now, because not only is so it's like two promotions. So you know how like companies usually do like, oh, start our game now and you get 50% off or whatever. You know, like a promotion. The reason you're hearing about it now is because at the moment there's like two promotions happening at the same time for two different companies that you can double up into the same company. So that's why everyone's like, oh, you got to do it now because not only is it 50% off, but it's also 50% off this play. Do you know what I mean? It's like a double double. So everyone's promoting it because they're like, and also obviously if you sign up with someone else's link, they also get a very good promotion. So that's why everyone's promoting it right now because everyone's like, damn, this promo's so good that it not only is good for other people or new users, but it's good for me. You know what I mean? So it's like a win-win. But yeah, pretty much the game is. I'll quickly run through what the game actually is. So so pretty much essentially you're an agent. Okay, so like on Football Manager, except so you know in Football Manager you take over a club and the club has loads of players. It's not like that. It's like you're an agent. You start off as an agent. You're here in the menu. You're just an agent. That's it. You just sign up. You're an agent. Boom. Nothing. You didn't even have to pay for anything. You just sign up, right? Then you've got so your choice. You then you have two choices, right? When you've signed up or whatever, you can either just be an agent forever if you want. If you don't want to play the game, if you want to just like loan out, if you want to buy players, loan them out, get MFL, that stuff, you can do that side of the game if you want, or you can do what most people do and become a manager. What you would do to become a manager is you buy a club pack, same as like football. It's like so you know in Football Manager you have to pay 60 quid or whatever it is to get the game. This is essentially paying to get the game. You have to buy a club. So your one time or your purchase. I mean, you could buy loads of clubs if you wanted, but it's pretty much £80 to play the game, more or less. Which is, I mean, good and well, good because I mean you're just having fun playing the game, but there is a small chance you can make that money back. Now, a great example of this I will say is that my friend literally signed up today and he has 100% made his money back, and I will show you why. So, what my friend, I'll just explain what my friend done today. So, because then you can have a rough idea of how it works. So he pretty much said to himself, okay, I'm going to put 100, because pretty much to start this game and have a decent start, you need pretty much about $100, because then you can buy your club for $80, and then you buy us two starter packs, which are like $10, so it's roughly $100. And in the starter packs, you get two players, no, four, so two in each pack, so you start off with four. I think you can actually buy three starter packs, but anyway, you don't need to buy all three. But anyway, and then you open them, and the starter packs can be unreal. They can just be normal, but they can. There's a chance they could be unreal, and a very small chance. But my friend, holy moly, look what he done today. Let me show you. So he started today, Mr. Thomas. Oh, he's already sold him. So you can see on the he's. So you can see. Can you see under my camera? You can see. So you can only just about see it. But he got this man in a starter pack today. Sold him for $70. You can see on the side there, $70. So he just pretty much got MFL for free. Because with the promo that's coming on at the minute as well, it's pretty much essentially he's literally just started the game for free. and he's like he's laughing. You know what I mean? Because yeah, and not only that is because the 25 pound like promo thing they've got going on pretty much means yeah he's got his club more or less for free, which is amazing. Now I'm not gonna say if you sign up that's gonna happen to you because realistically, yeah, he just got very lucky. But pretty much the younger the player you get in your pack is, the more money they're worth. And then you have a choice. You can either send the player. So when you open up the starter pack and you get your players, you can either send them to your club and use them yourself, or you can loan them out, or you can sell them for money. So what he's done is he's sold his really good guy for $70, and then just gonna buy the rest of his team with that money. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm not explaining it very well. I don't really know because it's there's quite a lot to. It's kind of like in a Football Manager. It's like when you start Football Manager, it's like there's so much stuff to learn. You know what I mean? So it's quite hard to cover everything. But it's essentially just Football Manager, but you pay to play. Or I mean yeah, well, I mean, I guess you pay to play in Football Manager anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it. And I guess there's so in Football Manager you pay 60 quid to play the game, and that's it. You just play. Whereas this, you pay 80, 100 quid, whatever, or dollars. But there is a small chance that you, well, I wouldn't even say it's small. There is a chance you could easily make your money back, to be honest, because then you essentially play. So I mean, maybe haven't even touched upon like the long story short as well, again, I can explain into more details if you guys have questions, but you enter into a league, you also enter into a cup, and then in the cups and the leagues, you win something called MFL coin, or the MFL currency, which is, so let's just say, really bad example because, okay, I can just show you what I've done. So I started, like I said the other week, and I don't, like I said, I'm still pretty new, so I'm still learning things myself. I'm trying to work out where my, can show you guys where my actual MFL is. Alright, here you go. So I started like two weeks ago or something like that, and I managed to just get in time to play the Redemption Cup 2, and I managed to win. I got to the final somehow. I don't even know how, but and I got 700 MFL coin, right, or MFL whatever it is currency, yeah. And then I picked up some more currency here. That's from like contracts and stuff. Again, it's kind of hard to. It's not really that hard to explain, but I buy a player, and I also, when I buy the player, I buy his contract. And for example, Xavier's contract included 2% revenue share of the player, of the club he was on loan to, and that club earned a certain amount of MFL coin, and then because I own 2% rev share, I get that much MFL coin. If that makes sense. Again, I understand this is it's quite going into it, quite throwing you in the deep end. But pretty much when you get you play the game, you get MFL coin. You get MFL coin, you open up packs. Then, well, when you're allowed to, because obviously at the moment it's going to open soon though. Then you open the pack with the MFL coin, and then you either use the players that you get in the pack or sell them for money. So that's how you could make your money back, if that makes sense. But I will say, I'm just gonna say this as well. Like, I'm not promoting this as like oh, you're gonna make loads of money, or you're gonna make. It's definitely not a get rich quick scheme or whatever. Nothing is on the internet nowadays. It's literally like, if you want to have fun, it's a good thing to have fun on. I would not say like, oh, get this, you're gonna make all your money. I'm just saying there is a small chance you could. Sorry. And maybe I didn't explain it very good. I'm not too sure. I'm just kind of just I'm trying to simplify it. And if you have any questions, then feel free to chuck them at me. Nah, that's a good explanation. You're explaining. Okay, cool. Yeah. Is there okay? Is there a player's is the players a set price, or is it determined by the seller? It is determined by the seller. However, most sellers use a website called so this is the only other website outside of MFL that you would really need to use, and it's called MFL Player Info. And let's just say you got let me just go. So most people just use this. So they'll, let's just say my Florian Lampert. This is one of my players in my agency or my club. Then you would just type him in, click him on here, and you can see that it gives you a rough value. So if I was going to sell him, I probably will sell him for, like 12, maybe $13. Or try to, you know what I mean? So this website gives you like a rough guess of how much they might sell for. But obviously, if you want to try and sell them for more, you can. If you want to sell them for less, you can. Up to you. But how else would you make a return? Like prizes for winnings? Yeah. So that's how you would. So how you would make your return is you build your squad, you get MFL coin, you use the coin to open up packs, and then you, with the players that you get from the packs, you can either sell them for money, loan them out. So you could loan them. Say if you got a really sick player and you didn't want to sell him, then you could loan him to like. So let's just say you got like this insane player, right? Like there was a choice. Like let me just say, okay, so Thomas, this is just the best example I can use, right? Let's just say you got a player like this that was incredible, yeah. No, you can sell him for $70 if you want. Boom, done, sorted. Enough said. Or you can loan him to like a really good team that's high above, and say, okay, you can have this player, but I want 10% rev share of whatever you make this season. So you would have to wait the whole entire season, but you still have the player, and you will earn 10% of whatever they earn. And because they're in a higher league, they're going to earn a lot of MFL. You know what I mean? So there's lots of choices you can make, or you can just use them yourself. Or do you get a return just by developing players and selling them? Yeah, you can also. Yeah, again, you can develop. Yeah, you obviously you can use players. They get better, then you sell them. Yeah. I've started today. How do I get my players contracts for other clubs? Wait, I've started today. How do I get my player contracts for other clubs? Damn. Thank you, Mihai. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Sam, how do I get my players contract for other clubs? Do I have to wait for the contract offer? What do you mean? Do you mean you've got players and you want to loan them out, Sam? Sorry, I think I'm reading your message wrong. Dropped to say hello. Can't really follow today. All good, Mihai. Can I get my lineups tomorrow? Yeah, I've done them, Mihai. But again, it's because it's MLS. They're, it's kind of hard for me to do them, but I have done them. We can just change it tomorrow. But there you go. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably change it tomorrow though. And yeah, thank you for the gifted. I'll add you another chance to win this MLS in season stack. Thank you, Mihai. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. 2 gifteds this month, damn. The boy's feeling generous. Thank you. There you go. So you have 4 entries to the MS in-season giveaway at the end of the month. Good luck, sir. Thank you, Miha. Sorry, I meant I want to loan them out. No, it's not your fault, Sam. It's me trying to read it. Okay, so if you want to, let's just say, okay, because I've just done this today as well. So you go on MFL, you go to My HQ, you go to Players, then whoever you want to loan out, you go. Let's just say I want to loan out Craig. You click on the 3 dots, set availability, then open to offers. Then I recommend, so you can just leave it if you want them to go to the ice division, which is the 1 division above, because this obviously is like guessing where he should play. But if I was you, I'd probably add the Spark division as well, because that's where most users enter from. And so you can say, so this is how you can choose. You can say, I want 1% rev share if you play in ice, because that means if they're in ice, they're going to develop better because they're in a better team, and they're going to earn more MFL. So 1%, you might think in your head, I'm happy with 1%. Maybe you put it to 2. Depends how good your player is. But then for Spark Division, because it's a lesser division, and your player might not develop as much, maybe you want it at a 5% rev share because you're thinking, right, this is going to hurt my player's growth a little bit, but if I can earn more MFL from it, I'm okay with that. Then you can put auto accept if you want. This means that whoever meets these requirements the player will automatically go to their club. But if you don't want that, if you just want to accept and reject certain offers, because let's just say 3 clubs might offer for your same player, then you want to look at each club and see who does the best. Because obviously you want your player to go out on loan to a club that's going to do well, obviously, because then if they do well, you're going to get a higher percentage of the earning. Like if they earn more and you've got a good percentage, then you're going to get more MFL. Does that make sense? Then this is what I do personally, especially if the player is young. You can add a release clause. You can add a minimum appearances. So you can say, if they're young, especially, you can say, I want them to play. However, I want them to play 15 matches this season because they're young. I want them to develop. If they don't play 15 matches and you're not playing my player, you have to give me an additional 5% because I want to earn as much as I can from this player and you're not letting him develop. Do you know what I mean? So it's completely up to you as an agent. What do you want? Like it depends as well on the player. If the player's a really good player and he's young, he just can't really fit into your team, but you want to get the most out of him, then you're going to really try and rinse these percentages. If it's a not a very good player, then maybe you'll just take what you can get, you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully that helps you out, mate. Hopefully that explains it a little bit. But yeah, that's MFL explained. If you boys have any other questions, feel free to ask. But like I said, I'm still just I've only been on it for about 2 weeks, so I'm very much just trying to understand it myself. But I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp of it, and I'm happy to promote it as well because it's actually really fun. I'm really enjoying it, and I do need to pick up a centre back. That's what I need to do. You can see this is my team that I'm sort of building at the moment. And I will say as well, so if you get to my stage, what I need to start thinking about is how my lower players, so like this 46, will impact training. He'll bring like the average down, so it might be better off for me to try and loan him out so that the level of my training will be higher, so the players will develop better. If that makes sense. So it is important for you to the rating is a little bit important because you don't want the level of training to go down just because you have a couple of like low overalls in there, if that makes sense. Yeah, hopefully that explains some of it. Thank you. Have a great stream. Thank you, Mihai. Thanks. That was so helpful. No worries, Sam. All good, mate. Thanks for all that. Oh, that's so good. All good, Limes. No worries. How's the matches work? Oh yeah, good question. I don't know how I'd miss that, but so pretty much, so you have your let's just say you have your club, then again, I can't really answer this to an absolute precise because I haven't played a league. I've only played the cup, but pretty much your up and coming matches will come here when the league starts, which is going to be shortly. You can see that match day 1 is on the 30th. So pretty much your matches will come up here. I'm guessing, and I'm pretty sure it's 1 match a day, and usually it's at the same time. So when I played the cup, it was like 8 p.m.s for the group stage. So it was like all the matches were at 8 p.m. in the group stage, like every day, like one a day. And then when I got to the knockouts, it was like 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. But it doesn't matter if you miss the match. Like let's just say your match is at 5 p.m. and you have work until 7. That is fine though, because it when you load in, it doesn't ruin it for you. Like you can load in whenever you want the next day, and it won't tell you this. It won't ruin the score for you. It will just say like view match replay. which is I really like because I would hate if I just come on here and it's like, oh yeah, you lost 10-0. It's like, well, that's a bit of shit. I wanted to watch it. You know what I mean? I was just busy yesterday or whatever. You know what I mean? So you can view the replay. That's quite cool. But generally speaking, it's once a day. And then of course you have your tactics and you know set your tactics and stuff with team instructions and set pieces and that sort of same as FM. The only thing I will say is because this is a new game, um, definitely 100%. The match engine, there's so much room for improvement, and that's fine. It's a new company, so for example, you can't make substitutes in game, which is that is something they're surely are going to be adding soon because that's like a big thing in football. You know, the ability to change your formation or change your, so you can't do that. That's the bad thing I would say. The negative to MFL, there's a couple. So I think the biggest negative for me is that you, so pretty much whatever you set 5 minutes before the game, that's it. That'll be it. You can't change anything else. So you can't change tactic, you can't change who's playing. So I think that's definitely the biggest negative. Another negative I would say is people can manipulate the contract stuff a little bit to kind of bully new users. Like they could put stuff in there that like for example they could put okay, I want my player to play a minimum of 20 games in the cup. And there's not 20 games in the cup, but a new user wouldn't know that. So I feel like they should probably like cap it or something, you know, make it, you know what I mean? But apart from that, I think that's the only two. Yeah, they're probably the two biggest things. The rest is pretty fun, to be honest. I don't really have any other complaints as of yet for it, but yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. Like I said, yeah, it's good fun. It is good fun. I'm off to. Oh yeah, watch United. Yeah, have a good one, Liam. Appreciate you stopping by, mate. So currently the players you set. Yeah, they play. Yeah, that is the bad thing, Limes. I'd say that's the biggest. But I'm almost certain they're going to change that like pretty soon. But yeah, so you can't make any in-game changes, which I definitely think is a big like big or like a bad thing. But yeah, is what it is, I guess. Um, but yeah, oh, and so the well, I guess so the thing about I didn't really talk about I guess the double promotion. I mean, I said about the double promotion. So the reason why it's good to start now is not only will you join, not only is it a good time to start now because it's like perfect time of the season because you've got if you join now then you've got a couple of week or a week or two to organize your team before you go into the first league. Leagues are about 6 weeks long, so like let's just say you didn't start now, then you pretty much have to wait 8 weeks or so until is another good time for you to join, if that makes sense. Because there's no really, it's not a good time to join in the middle of the season, really. I mean, you can, but it's just a bit like, you know, you're missing out on the season, if that makes sense. And then obviously the biggest reason why is a good time to join now is the Dapper Wallet promo. So pretty much if you join through a referral link, whoever you want, then you get $25. Well, so all you have to do is download the Disney app. You pay for like a collection thing that's like $7, and you get $25 back in your Dapper wallet. And not only do you get $25 back in your Dapper wallet, but whoever's referral link you used also gets $25 in their Dapper wallet. So it's like a really good promo because you pay $8 and you get essentially 50 back, but from the people that you done it. If that makes sense, I'm trying to explain it. Hopefully that makes sense. And then if you want, like, so you could do that, and then you could link your friend, and then if your friend does it, you get 25, he get, you know what I mean? So it's like you can actually make a decent amount of money to start off with. If that, yeah, hopefully that makes sense. But that's why like, and I'm pretty sure the Disney thing. I can't believe it's still. So apparently, the Disney thing lasts until the end of this month. I can't lie, I was a bit surprised at that because I actually thought they were gonna cancel it, like stop it, because the yeah, to me that's just a bit of a mad promotion, but like to be given out, it doesn't even make any sense. Like you give people 50 quid for buying something that's 8 quid. It just seems like a fucking scam. Most people are just like, most people read that and they're probably like, fuck, like, not, you know, because most people, everyone thinking like, oh, get rich quick scheme is essentially that, you know, when something looks too good to be true. So most people just, obviously in your head you're thinking, fuck, so there's got to be some sort of catch or twist. There's actually not, which is surprising. Which is why I thought they were going to cancel it. But apparently it's until the end of this month, so that's decent. Can't complain, eh? Can't complain. I mean, I'll take it, free money. You know what I mean? then I can buy players for my squad, so I'm happy with that. Yeah. Which I need a centre back, but I'm still kind of like deciding who I want. How much are these? $14. It's a bit expensive, isn't it? Maybe I should just be less picky. Let me look at like 45 pace, 45 passing, but still high defending. $8. 66 pace, 60 defending, 25 years old. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who to get. I need a centre back. Need more centre backs. Oh, tricky. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. So, sure, that's fair. So currently the match is. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Limes. Yeah. So it's yeah the and then so that's for the Dapper Wallet promo, and then for the yeah for the that's Disney. The Disney stuff is for Dapper Wallet promo, but then you also have the MFL promo when you join, which is like if you join from a referral link and you buy the starter packs, then you get like referral player as well or something like that. So it's like you can just double up on promos by getting yeah, essentially you can just get quite a lot for free right now, which is like why it's and also not only that, but it's a good time to actually just join anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of where the season's at. So that's why you're probably seeing it. That's what I was saying to start off with. That's why you're probably seeing it loads promoted now because everyone's like, oh, this is literally like the best time to be playing it. So what? So pretty much at the end of this month, it's going to be promoted less to play it because the deals will be off and the season will be starting. So you'll probably see it less. You might what you'll see on the timeline is not promoting to play it. It'll be like people playing it and people's results and how the season's going, that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Sorry, Kex. Just a difficult question. Sorry if you don't understand, but I got an auction on a player and I have market credits on him, like free put. I still have to. I had offer on it, but I lost the auction. Is there a way for me to like get the other two in the auction? Like do a new auction? Um. Yeah, you're right. That is a difficult question. I mean, I can just explain to you. I don't know if this is what you mean, but you get. Let's just say you have £5 market credit, and you bid, and you use 3 of them market credits on a current bid. Then you can't bid on anything else until that auction ends. I don't know if that's what you're asking. And when that auction ends, you'll get back if you lose, then you'll get back your free credit, or you get back your $3 market credit, and then you can use it again on another auction. Is that what you mean? Hopefully, that I don't know if that helps, but I was gonna check. Oh yeah, so match day 1 is on the 30th. Am I gonna upload? So yeah, I've started a YouTube channel as well for MFL. I'm just checking when I upload. Oh yeah, that's gonna make sense. Start. Is that gonna make sense if I upload that then? MFL start of the season was on the 30th, which is a Wednesday. So if I do, so I'll put a tactic. I'll just upload once every. Yeah, once every Friday. I think that makes sense. MFL squad build. And this one can be MFL tactics, which I'm gonna upload. So once every Friday, I think I'm gonna do a MFL video on the channel, and that is on my second channel. Lovely. I think that makes sense. And then, so if the season starts on match day 1, then I can record all of them games and then upload that. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? And then, yeah, nice. That makes sense. So then we record. Let me MFL game week 1 to 7. There we go. Lovely. Wait. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does make sense. Nice, we're sorted. Sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to know if I could get my free back to add. You can when the auction ends. To add the other two. Unless or when you get outbidded, then you can do it. I think. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I don't know though. It's pretty complex stuff, man. Pretty complex stuff. Let me see if Cal is in Discord. I'll say to him. I'll message him. The MFL. Discord. MFL. Question mark. See if he's about. He might be busy though. He's a busy man. He's a busy man. Yeah, I need a centre back. Ooh, he doesn't look that bad. 23 as well. Damn. How much is he? $8. Ooh, 59 pace, 57 shooting. Damn, he doesn't look that bad actually, does he? What's his progression? Ooh, pretty new as well. And he is 23. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get him. 57 rated. It's pretty good. Alright, let's get this man. He's pretty young. So let's get him. We should probably oh, we've already got him now. I was gonna say we should probably check. I was gonna say we should probably check what he's worth, but oh well, already got him now. Hopefully Yeah, $8, cool. And that's a match we paid, so all good. Nice. Gabor Maxime, 57. Is he left-footed or right-footed? Hopefully, hopefully right-footed. That's okay. 57 was he? 57. Oh, Romanian as well. Come on, we love a Romanian. Gabor Maxime. There we go. That's a slight upgrade on the squad. Now we need a need like another 50 odd one that's going to go well. Gabor Maxime is been purchased. Hopefully, oh, I didn't even check his contract. Please say it's ending at season 4. Oh, have I made a mistake? Probably, knowing me. Where is he? Romanian. Boom. Yes, he is not signed for season 5. Great success. Maxime, make contract offer. Great success. So can you join my club next season, please? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Maxime. 23. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. He should be in the club for a while. Yeah, he should be in the club for a while at 23. Decent age. The Thanks, bro. No worries, mate. Hopefully that helps you. I don't even know if what I said helped, but hopefully it did. What is it you're looking for when getting these players? Oh, what a great question. What a great question. It completely depends on the position. So let's just use striker for an example. The first thing I'm looking at is their age. So for me, maximum 26. I think age is very important on this game. So everyone ages by a year after a season. A season is 6 weeks long, so a player's longevity is probably less than you actually think. They're going to retire pretty much quicker than you might think, and also the age at which they retire is actually a lot less than in actual football. So I think they retire at like 30 odd sometimes. So my thinking is if I get them at 26 max, then I'm going to get at least 3 or 4 seasons out of them. So personally, maximum 26, but you could get like 20. Obviously, the younger the better, because then you get more utility. So personally, let's just say 26, because you still want them to be a good level. You know what I mean? So age is very important, though. That's probably like one of the main things. Then, of course, I mean, a minimum amount of shooting. Of course, because I'm in the bottom division and I don't want to pay that much, 50 shooting for a striker is probably pretty decent. So I put 50, and then you maybe think of one other attribute. I guess striker, probably important to have pace. So again, minimum 50. And then I'll just sort it price low to high. And then pretty much I can have a look. So obviously this criteria I can see. It depends how much I'm like. If I don't have much money, then this is good. I can just go for a player that's like £4. I can look at pretty much. I'll just look at all of them, and like to me, I'll see like okay, these are all 26. This guy is. I usually go for players that are more well-rounded. So this guy's very well-rounded. You can see very well-rounded. This guy is not very well-rounded because his passing's not the best. So instantly I would turn that off. I'd say this guy's better already. Then you're looking at again. This guy's passing's just a bit not the best, so I'd probably prefer this guy. And then a lot more pace. Better shooting as well. Slightly worse passing, but not the end of the world. A little bit worse dribbling as well. Defending doesn't really matter for an attacker. And then physical a little bit. So this one would be a little bit more like, okay, maybe then you maybe take it to the next stage of comparison where you would go, okay, progression.
you can see, so he's just come on the game, which can be quite a good thing because then that means they could progress more. Like he could like have a lot. You know, what I mean, he could go crazy on the progression chart. Whereas if you look at someone that's been on the game a bit longer, so this guy, you can see he's been on the game for 4 seasons and he's kind of flatlined at 53. So you'd say I mean, he could still progress in your club, in your system, but he's probably going to stay around about that. Whereas this guy potentially could go a lot higher, although he is 26, so you have to take that into account. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I was to buy anyone, I'd probably look at this guy. You know what I mean? And then you just keep going. So if you only had $4, I'd pick up this guy. But then let's just say you have $5, you do the same, but with the $5 players. You know what I mean? That sort of stuff. And then let's just say there's too many $5. Then you just make your search a little bit more refined. So you go, okay, I want them to have 55 shooting then, because there's loads for $5. So I want them to have better shooting. Then you can see, oh, there's only two for $5 now. So then you compare. Alright, this guy isn't even really a striker, he's a cam. This guy's a striker, so I already like him more. Although he has less pace, not by much. Less shooting, quite negligible as well. Way worse passing, so that's not good. So yeah, you'd probably be like, okay, definitely don't want him. He's not good enough. You know what I mean? And then yeah, this guy you'd be a bit more like, do I want to? You know, maybe I'd get him for a cam instead or something like that. You know, because he can play lots of different positions, which is also a good thing. Player that can play more positions, obviously more versatile, good for rotation, that sort of stuff. So they could go from being so they could go from being 18 to over 27 in a real year. Yes. Yeah, they can retire. They'll retire quickly. So they age 1 year after 6 weeks. Is there a potential ability cap like in FM? The potential thing is like a question mark, and I don't know if people have like researched into. So you can see. So look. So you see in their stats here, it says potential question mark, longevity question mark. So I don't know if I'm really not sure, but I've seen some. What I will say is I've seen some crazy graphs. Like I've seen people go from like like 40s to like 80s. You know what I mean? So like again, you have to be, they have to be in the best environment, playing all the time, winning stuff. You know what I mean? Like that sort. It just depends how well they fit into your system, how well they can progress, how well. And there's also another thing as well called a development center, which is essentially like um, you could pretty much when you get MFL coins, let's just say you don't want to buy packs, you've got loads of MFL coins, then you could buy a player that's 16 years old, put him into the development center for MFL coins, and pretty much that means that he is locked in the development center for 5 years. But when he comes out of the development center, he's like he reaches the maximum potential he could ever reach. But of course, that comes at a cost because well, not ever. Sorry, not that he would ever. He would reach the maximum potential he would ever reach in 5 years. But not that. But it comes at a cost because obviously you have to pay for it, and you can't use him for 5 years. So it's not like OP. You know what I mean? Because you have to wait for it. If that makes sense. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm kind of just sort of yapping maybe, but yeah. Gabor Maxime is in, so we need another. We need to get rid of Lawrence. Maybe we'll make his thing a little bit cheaper. Set availability. Let's go with 4%. Oh. Jesus, cool, thanks. Yeah, yeah. There's a quite a lot to it, to be fair. but it's got the foundations of a really fun and enjoyable game. And like I said, that's what I mean. I think everyone sort of was on it, and they're sort of like learning it, and they're thinking, oh, this is actually quite fun, like just chilling, having fun. And then obviously that deal comes around, and everyone's like, oh shit, let me promo it to hell because the deal is so good. You know what I mean? So that's probably why you heard about it so much, because yeah, like I said, um, everyone's just gonna be promoing it to high heavens. And yeah, rightfully so, because you wouldn't promo something that is terrible, would you? Like it's obviously got some legs, but like I said, it's got still got loads of things to work on. Like I would love them to add morale, like in FM, there's like cohesion and morale and how they feel, but that's not on here yet. Obviously, like I said, I mean they're going into season 5, which means they've only been going for a couple of months or so. So yes, they've still got loads to sort of get better on and stuff like that. So yeah, lots to come hopefully. Ooh, his pace is just not good enough, is it? 61 pace, 26 years old. Hmm. Maybe I'm thinking for the backup here, I need to get someone that's like probably quite young, maybe like a 21, but still like, I might have to pay a little bit for this guy because still need him to be like to the level, you know what I mean? To the level. I'm thinking like, because I'm potentially a left footer, because then we could play him on the left side. Maybe we should pay big bucks for a left foot. 19, damn. Left foot 19, just the stats aren't worth 14 quid though, really, is it? Oh my god! If anyone buys him, they are stupid. Oh no, I guess he's 20. That's the thing. That's the thing, because the the age just makes the value of the players way more higher. It's like 21. You think, oh yeah, I can develop this guy. He's gonna be in the club forever. So you know, what I mean, like, oh, I got to get him. You know that type of feeling, like that type of feeling. Oh, like, oh, if he's 18 or something, you're thinking, oh fucking hell, he's gonna be in the club for seasons, and I'm just gonna keep using him, develop him, and then he's gonna be worth a lot more than 16 quid because I'm gonna use him every game. You know what I mean? Like, so like this type of player, I'm like, oh, he looks decent. 21 as well, left-footed, exactly what I want. Like, because the thing is, they do progress quite well. It's just the passing is just a bit low for me for that price as well. It's like, oh, you kind of want everything to be almost like perfect. Let's go like passing like 45, and let's go pace to be at least like 45 as well. You're going to be looking at like 20 odd quid for a really good, like exactly what you want centre back maybe. To be honest, the left foot thing doesn't. I don't think it actually matters, but just me being picky because obviously left-sided. I like the left-sided centre back. Left foot. It's kind of what you want, isn't it? But again, that's just me being picky. Probably too picky, but yeah. Yeah. The 61, 61, 63, 62. Ooh. Can play two positions as well. Yeah, just don't think it's worth it for that price. Might as well wait till pack drop. See if any others come on the market, perhaps. $13. Yeah, I think the guy I got was better than that, to be honest. 50. Yeah. Ooh. Damn, this guy really wants him, huh? Let's go with, how many players has he got? Well, he's got quite a lot in there. Is he? Is he gonna play every game? Probably not. But then that's fine. If he doesn't make 10 appearances, I get 3 extra rev share. Go on then, mate. Go for it. McCormack is out the door. Hopefully he progresses a little bit better. Comes back to me a better player. Hopefully. Nice. So then we've got. Let's put. I'm thinking he probably goes here, to be honest. Potentially as a backup, and then we get another like big hitter centre back, and then we need essentially a better centre mid than Gallardo. I think I've listed Gallardo. Let me just double check. Gallardo, yeah, I've listed him, yeah. So Gallardo, that's a fair offer for him, I think. People, let me just double check his stats. Actually, I might make him a bit more expensive because I actually think he's pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna make him more expensive because or hot more rev share because he's young, good. So yeah, I think he's way better than McCormack anyway. So I definitely want to get my good rev share for him, and I definitely want him to play a lot. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Gallardo, he'd be a good one. And the others are going out for fair rev share. I think that's fair. 4%, 3% here or there. It will all add up at the end of the season. And then, yeah, so maybe we'll get rid of. Maybe we can look at centre mids to get in. We need like box to box, one that's going to be good for box to box and backup. We need maybe 2 to be honest, actually. Price low to high. Let's look at passing to be at least 50, defending to be at least 45, probably pace to be at least 45. So even shooting, he needs to be really well rounded. I like my centre mids to be really well rounded. So like they don't need to be insanely higher than that, but they need to be at least be at that level. Same with dribbling, I want that to be at least 45 as well. They need to be all round good. So I don't mind having lots of requirements for that because then you get players like this that are like, oh, really like all round good stats, good for like box to box like type of player, which is what that position essentially is. Just trying to think like if we did get, yeah, would be just a backup, so we don't really need to spend big bucks. To be honest, it can be like anything 55 or lower in terms of like overall is fine. We don't really need a DM unless Cossage. Let's have a quick look at. Um, let's have a quick look at. Let me put this for a second just so I can save it and click off of it. Let me quick look at Cossage because if he can be the backup box to box, that's fine. Rather than more of a DM. Let's have a look. Are you more DM or more centre mid? Defending is physical. I mean, he can definitely be a box to box as well. So we're happy for it to be a DM. He's very good, isn't he? Very good for the level. Only problem with him is he's quite old, already 28. But we got him in a starter pack, so we'll take that. Pretty much perfect for the formation and stuff, isn't he? So yeah, definitely could be a box to box. So that means we can get a DM. Really, we can get a DM type of player. It's completely fine. So maybe we'll go load in here. So potentially we'll leave that for now. Let's go load up. What did I want? Oh, did I already? Oh yeah, I already done it. Price load to high. So Yannick. Maybe I get again. Maybe I just aim for a youngster.
How much price are we looking at here? $8. $8 for someone that's going to be on the bench, but who developed really well. 18. See, this is like the perfect player to get in, but $18 is like, yeah, I don't know if I can do that. 21, 21. Because I don't see why if I had a player like this, yeah, and I played him like I gave him decent game time, he developed like he trains with the squad, he can easily go to $18. You know what I mean? Quite easily. Or like a player like this, get him in, just sit him on the bench, play him in cup games, make sure he trains around really good players, and then hopefully his value goes higher than £8, all the way up to potentially 20. But yeah, that's the thought process anyway. Whether or not it would actually happen is another story. I'm liking this, man. Mm. 21 gives him some years. Oh. Mm. He's decent. I'm not gonna get him though, but he's definitely decent. So I'm thinking, yeah, centre mid, centre back is what we're gonna work on in the future, and then maybe left back. Backup left back could be maybe a little bit better, but not dying for that to be fair. If he sells, then we can get one that's a little bit better, maybe, or just a bit younger. I feel like he's actually pretty good, like statistically, quite good left back. Yeah, it's not bad to be fair. It's not bad, but just the age, getting on a bit. Yeah. All right. Sorted. Sorted. All right, boys. I'm gonna shoot off now. Because I'm just pretty much just chilling. I'm not even doing lineups anymore. So yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. At the deadline, just to make sure everyone's locked in and got what they need. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, we're good for MFL. Yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.